Welcome to Digital Jazz Arcade live show. We are on the air. We're at the Northwest Pinball and Arcade show. I'm going to be doing a walkthrough today, and this is where they do all their lectures. Looks like they're going to be doing the pinball machine Venom. Yesterday they did a lecture on John Wick, the pinball and John Wick, and had a contest. That was fun. So here we go. Let's check it all out. We got Warren Davis.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing
Say hello
well.
to everyone at Digital Jazz Arcade.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to Tacoma.
Yes. Warren Davis is one of the creators of Qbert. Here's the other two here. I don't know what's their name. Jeff Lee and
David Field.
David
Who
Thiel.
will be here later today.
Oh, nice. And I am going to buy a signed poster.
Sure. This is a prototype. So this is a replica of what was a prototype, which is a hand-drawn. There is actually, the original, there is one in existence in the entire world in somebody's cabinet in Los Angeles, California. But it's the original hand-drawn. This was actually a duplicate that I created in Photoshop based on photographs and videos of the original.
Oh, nice.
This is a composite of the, of course, production marquee and the test marquee that has the swearing balloon. That was before the name Cupid. So
Very cool.
Your option. They're both $15 signed. What would you like?
Boy, prototypes always sound fun. Well, maybe I should do both. Let's do one of each.
Sure.
Let's do it.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a deal. I'll give you both for $25,
That sounds great.
and I'll sign it too.
Do you have change?
I do.
Okay.
Now, who should I make it out to? Or should I just say?
Just say Digital Jazz Arcade,
Okay. That movie.
because it's going up in my arcade. It's my basement arcade.
Uh huh.
It's not a commercial arcade. It's just a home brew.
Cool.
Cool.
There's one. And usually use a lighter color. So I have two of these. I don't know which one is better, but we'll try it.
Okay.
My bad.
Very nice.
Go get changed. I owe you 75.
There it is.
All right. You gave
Soon to
me-
be seen in the arcade.
Oh yeah,
There it is, right here.
There we go.
Did I gave you already 100? No, I did not. That's the 75. There it is. All right.
60, 75.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.
Oh, I have rubber bands too. I'll roll those up for you.
Oh, that'd be perfect. That way they don't get all.
Keep these intact. Okay. Hello.
You invented Qbert?
Yes,
I
I,
love
did.
it. That's the first game that freaked me out when I got the free game.
Really?
It would make the banging sound.
Well, that's a memory. Right there, huh?
yeah. Very cool. Yeah, exactly.
Love the knocker and the Qbert. That's right.
That was,
Was that your idea?
No, it was not. Actually, we had an engineering tech because we had all these pinball knockers lying around. So he basically said, hey, why don't we put in a pinball knocker when he falls? And I thought, this is a genius idea.
Yeah, right.
What I wanted was it to sound like a body hitting, like a thud.
Yeah, right.
And and of course it doesn't. It sounds like a
Yeah, it sounds like a pinball knocker, right?
So
Yeah.
we experimented with various materials to try to soften and deaden the sound, and we actually were able to do it. But management didn't want to pay to have somebody put something
In there, you're right. So they said just put the knocker in. No, right.
And they were like, we got plenty of knockers. Put a knocker.
Yeah. I know how that is.
As cool as it is, it's a little bittersweet for me.
I was sure a broom fell the first time I heard
A broom, yeah. What's that?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Very
Thank
cool.
you, Warren.
You bet. Good to see you.
Good to see you. All right, let's go check out the rest of the show here. So they're giving away some arcade games. Today they're giving away Golden Axe. And yesterday they gave away Arkanoid. Somebody won that last night. So $2 or $1 a ticket to win this game. Here's where all the buy your tickets. Over here we've got some cool old kid games. Got an old caveman gauntlet. That's kind of fun. Too bad it's not working. Oh, this is kind of a fun. Can't see it because of the reflection. But it's a mirrored pinball. It looks like it's mirrored up into here so you can see. Called Spookville. I'm not going to go over every game because there's over 500 of them. So I'll just show you the highlights and the ones that I like. That's kind of fun. All these old games here. U.S. Marshal. Very cool. Gold Nugget. That's almost exactly like U.S. Marshal, isn't it? That one has a silver dollar thing going. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, isn't it? Very cool. Got a couple. Are these Moppets? What are these down here? These are just like little kid versions of Galaga and Circus Charlie. They were on and working yesterday. Yep, they're still working. Just hard to see it in the sun. Very cool. Got the kids over here playing kid-sized pinballs. That's fun. Oh, and you can build your own pinball machine there. All right, let's go onto the floor. It's loud in there, so I hope you can hear me. All right. All right, we're on the floor. I'll try to talk loud so you can hear me. Got the game medics all in the orange shirts. All right, we're gonna start over here in this area over here. We got Stern Amusements. Got Rich Bros, Pinball and Arcade, very cool. So I'm gonna start on the very far aisle. These guys are playing some or selling some PCBs, some back glasses and stuff. We got Comet Pinball. I just won some prizes from Comet Pinball yesterday. So over here we got all the older classic pinball machines. Very cool. Hey. Welcome to the stream. Got, these are pretty cool old pinball machines here. Put the quarter in there. It doesn't even have a coin slot, they're so old. Got Penny Pitch, that's a fun game. Over here is an old goalie hockey game, which is just these things just spin around like this and you hit the ball. It's not a very easy game to play. Hercules, oh look at that. Does this actually shoot BBs? Very cool. Got a Space Invaders, some jerky. This pinball machine here, Gamatron, is almost exactly like my Flight 2000, except for it's a skinny body. My Flight 2000 is a wide body, but it has the same voice card in it and plays really similar, except for it's a skinny body. Flash Gordon, which is the pinball machine when I was going to the arcades back in the 80s. Flash Gordon replaced Flight 2000 in the arcade I went to. It really upset me, but I do like Flash Gordon. It's a fun game. Playboy. Basketball. Got video pinball. I love that one. I'm probably naming off too many of these games because I got, over another 500 to go. But these older games are the ones I really enjoy. So, Superbug and Anti-Aircraft, all fun stuff. Sprint 2. Bunch of claw machines over here. Looks like this claw is missing an arm. Got a bunch of candy cabs. We'll keep going this way. Bunch of candy cabs over here. 100 yen life. Ferrari. Some racing games and some Dance Dance Revolution. Pac-Man versus Big Buck Hunter. These music machines are very fun. Kind of like Dance Dance, but using your arms. It's kind of, in my opinion, it's more like a, what? I would say it's more like Guitar Hero. These are kind of like more like Guitar Hero. This one's Guitar Hero, but it's like a piano. You can tell these guys play it a lot because they brought their gloves. There's another one that's kind of like Guitar Hero. Very cool games, very fun. All right. Yeah, a lot of music games. Those are all fun. Over here we got a few cocktails. Missile Command, Rugrats, Donkey Kong, Asteroids, and Donkey Kong 3, and Arkanoid. And of course, Atari football. Gotta love it. Alright, let's go down the next aisle. Let's do this a little quicker now because now it's getting into games that are, not as old and unique. Kiss Pinball, man, that one was one I played at an arcade of mine. I played that a lot. Remember having arcade high score, space arc. All right, Blackout. Some of these older pinballs. Wizard. I don't know if they got the Hughes license to use the Who here, but that looks like the Who to me. Circus. This one I actually enjoy. I would love to get this for Digital Jazz Arcade. Seawolf. Some of these older games here. Bowling. You tell me if you're on the stream watching, if you want me to stop and look at a pinball machine a little closer. Dad. Party animal. Couple booths over here. Looks like a 3D printer. Cooking stuff. Idaho Pinball Museum. Very cool. Pistol Poker, Liberty Bell. Another booth. All right. Now we're going to get into the 80s arcade machines. Those ones back there are 60s and 70s. Asteroids. This is all the stuff they got, guys. Come on down. They're open all day today and tomorrow if you want to come to the show. All right, we're going to go to the back row. Gauntlet, Darius, Bad Dudes, Assault. All right. Bunch of racing games over here. This shocky machine basically just vibrates really, really hard. Doesn't actually shock you. Got a bunch of racing games over here. And the world's largest pinball machine, Hercules. Very cool. Play it with the pool ball. Pool cue. All down the drain. All right, moving on. Got a lot more to show. All right, some more arcade games over here. These are stuff that I see in my arcade. We got an Mega Race and a Space Duel. Crystal Castle sounds fun. Sinistar's pretty good. Wizard of War. Nobody, you don't even have to introduce those two games. Double Dragon. Got some Neo Geos here. Metal Slug and Bubble Bobble. Oh, Puzzle Bobble. Can you hear me okay? I'm trying to yell and trying to make sure you hear me, but it is loud in here. There's all the, got a dialed in and a Wonka. Addams Family, gotta love that game. Iron Maiden. Now here's one that got licensed from the Who. Robocop. All right. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well. Lots of games over here. Some Rush the Rock, San Francisco. Got a Pac-Man Plus on this side, a Donkey Kong, the Buster Bros. Tutankhamun. I said that wrong. All right, Tetris. Tetris is one I want to get in the arcade. Also, Excite Bike. I'd love to have that at Digital Jazz. And of course, another one I want to have in my arcade is ice cold beer. Anybody want to give me these for free? Please do. All right, over here we got, this is where the game medics hang out, wait for games to break and to come and fix them. All right, more pinball machines. I'll try to videotape around these people playing. You tell me if there's anything you want to see up close, I'll stop and take a look. This one's in maintenance. All right, I'm gonna go around this little bend. I already went through this. Let's go to this side. Here we got a Donkey Kong challenge. It's actually Donkey Kong Remix Challenge, and if you win, you get $50 cash. This is Arcade Competitions Esports Challenge, ACES. Come on down and win $50. Got Mr. Driller Challenge, another ACES Arcade Competition Esports Challenge. Mr. Driller. And another challenge is Donkey Kong Jr. Remix, the 122nd challenge. Dragon's Lair, Trog. That's kind of a fun game. Not often seen, but it's fun. Time Soldiers and a Super Zaxxon and a Tipsy. Tipsy is a remake of, not really a remake of Ice Cold Beer. Actually inspired by Ice Cold Beer, I should say. All right, come on this side. Oh, Buck Rogers, sit down. And here we got some European games over here. These are nice. Oh, what's that?
We will be raffling off our first batch of raffle tickets for our smaller prizes. So if you're wanting to enter our dollar community raffle,
Thanks.
it is only $1. This is your 30-minute warning before we draw the first batch of winners.
So,
Thank you.
doing a drawing. Lots of drawings here at the show. Got Super Cobra. Look at this. Look at these. I mean, these European cabinets are so beautiful. I mean, the round, you know, marquees, and the colors are just awesome. The joysticks, I never really liked the joysticks on them, and a lot of the owners say the same thing, but you know, they want to keep it original. Just like with the Super Cobra over here, it has that same controller. But they are really cool looking cabinets. I went over to Paul's house and played these in his house, and these are his machines. These are awesome. I mean, look at the side art on these things. Very cool. Money, money. I mean, the side art, I mean, they're kind of, that's generic kind of a side art there. But it's still just very cool. Almost pinball side art type of stuff. Jackrabbit and a Phoenix. Look at the bezel on this one. It has a circle. Very cool. Here's a Zaxxon. Cat and mouse. Here we got a Hyper Olympics. That looks like a generic cabinet. I mean, there's no marquee. Generic cabinet, but they put that in there. But that bezel is just so cool how it circles around like that. I think they got the art down better over there in Europe. What do you guys think? This is a pool game called Hustler. Look at that, Space Invaders. It's just called The Invaders. These are Zachariah games, by the way. Quasar Vanguard. A very cool Vanguard. And a Frogger. And a Hyper Sports. Fritter. I played Fritter at Paul's. It's not an easy game. You have to learn the maze patterns and stuff. It's pretty tough. Puckman. This is an awesome collection of European games. Zachariah games. All right, Eyes. Super Galaxian. Look at that. That's that's Moon Cresta. You know I love Moon Cresta. I got one at in my arcade. Crazy Kong. R-Type 2. Now we're going back to pinballs. Here's a new one, Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction is a pretty cool looking pinball. It's pretty simple. All right. Jurassic Park, Elton John. That one's a pretty popular one this year. Toy Story. I haven't played Toy Story yet. It's a Jersey Jack. These are all Jersey Jack pinballs. Another Elton John. Bad Cats. They gave one of these away a couple years ago when I came. Maybe more than a couple years ago. It was before COVID. All right. Lots and lots. I'm not even halfway through, guys. Star Wars. Here's Freedom. You know, I haven't seen a. This is kind of cool looking. Very colorful. Godzilla. Pharaoh. That one has a upper deck. That looks kind of fun. Spy Hunter. Ripley, believe it or not. Got Jackpot. Dr. Dude. Fishtails. Judge Dredd. All right. Lord of the Rings and Hobbit. Northwest Pinball Collection. Or Collective, sorry. All right, moving on to the next row. All right. Haunted House is one of my favorites, and they put it right next to Black Hole. Both under-level play fields. Very cool. Tell me if you want me to stop at a certain game. I'll take a closer look. Comet, Dirty Harry, Black Knight. That's a pretty fun game. Sorcerer, King of Steel. Who done it? All right, and of course, The Simpsons, Shadow, Black Rose, Mars Attacks, and my personal favorite, Medieval Madness. No one's even playing it. Can you believe it? Now someone's playing it. Mandalorian. Okay, what we got over here? Bay Area Amusements, PlanetaryPinball.com, Funhouse. They are redoing Funhouse. This is a remake. They're gonna sell it for $74.99 or $99.99. They're only gonna make. Looks like they're only making about 1,000 games. Pre-order now. Here we are. Very cool. So we got. No, go ahead. And now you can see the insides. Playing with the, what's that guy's name? Rudy? Is that the creepy guy's name? Playing with his mouth there. All right. Okay, here we go. What do you think he's saying? They removed his voice. Pulp Fiction, Cactus Canyon, Scooby-Doo, Aliens, Galactic Tank Force. Galactic Tank Force, huh? That one looks kind of cool. Kind of reminds me of Mars Attacks. Maybe kind of trying to knock off on Mars Attacks. Barbecue Challenge. Hot Wheels. Valhalla. Venom. Starting to get pretty crowded in here. Almost every pinball machine is being played. Got Superman. This is one of Atari's most famous pinball machines. They didn't make very many pinball machines. This is one of their favorites, or most popular. All right, and of course Twilight Zone. Gotta love that one, right? All right. Safecracker. A newer KISS pinball machine. Got Rick and Morty. Pinball Party, Metallica, and Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters actually is a pretty fun one. That's a newer one that I like. All right, Cyclone. That's a fun one. Earthquake, Starship Troopers, and Gladiators. Okay, over here we got some newer ones. Here we got 007. Got a Deadpool. Deadpool's fun. It wasn't my favorite newer one that came out, but I love Deadpool. It's one of my favorite movies. Foo Fighters. Homebrew pinball build over here. All right, now we're going to get into the John Wick stuff over here. You'll see how many John Wick pins they have here. Tons of them. We've got a Star Wars, and Elvira, and a Godzilla. Jaws. That one looks kind of fun. I heard someone said Jaws was one of their favorites. See how Jaws comes out when you, I guess you have to hit the shark with the pinball. That's kind of fun. Is that kind of like throwing the barrel at him? Venom. Here you go. Instead of gumballs, you can get a pinball. All right, here's a John Wick collection. Just kind of John Wick everywhere. Oh, here's our next level booth. Local arcade for me. John Wick. See if there's any of these even open so I can show you one. I mean, they got probably about 20 of them on the floor here. Is this taking us to the high table or something? I don't know. That's a high table. All right. Another John Wick. Another John Wick. Another John Wick. And another John Wick. All right. This is kind of a unique game here. You don't see this one very often. Slap shot, hockey game. Slap it and knock down those targets, I'm assuming. Got a tank, cocktail. This Pac-Man, counter force. Asteroids. Got an arcade legend in here. This is looks like they have different games than the ones I have at my house at Digital Jazz. Circus Filet. I love this one. This is one of my favorite pins here. It's a good one. Got some more Pulp Fictions, and then of course John Wick. John Wick. Here's one that no one's playing. I'll give you a glimpse of the play field. Up there's the Mustang and Continental. You have to hit the Continental to get points. Fun stuff. Very cool. You're live. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. You the artist here?
So the artist is Randy Martinez. Right?
Okay.
This is Randy.
All right.
And Randy illustrated the John Wick pinball machines. He did
Oh,
all
wow.
the artwork. And
Very cool.
Mandalorian. He does also the Star Wars comics pinball machine.
Very nice.
And so we drove here from Las Vegas.
Wow.
And we filled up the car with this.
All the stuff you can do.
So this table
Yes.
is original paintings.
Oh, these are nice.
He does a lot of work with Toys Collectibles, Art Gallery, and so
Gotta love the Bugs Bunny,
yes.
Marvin Martian, Star Wars. Oh, this is beautiful.
And then this is like a lot of, for example, he did Topps trading cards, thousands, and so this is a trading card, and this is the
How you
original
doing, sir?
artwork.
Pretty good.
That's Randy.
You're live. How you doing?
Pretty good. Thanks for coming out.
You're on Digital Jazz Arcade. I love your artwork.
Yeah, feel free to look around.
Thank you so much.
Randy illustrated artwork.
Coming over here and look at some more of this artwork. Look at this stuff. I mean, this is pretty cool artwork here. All right, I love it. I'll probably have to come back here and maybe buy something for the walls of the arcade. So again, next level, one of the biggest arcades in the U.S., I guess. Very cool. They also have one of the biggest lunchbox collections. All right. Moving on to the other side of the convention over here. Yeah, they got some pinball glass. I really need to get an Invisiglass wide body for my two pins, but they're $240, man. Still cheaper than when you have to get it delivered, right? All right, and over here we got Planetary Pinball. They sell play fields. Very cool. All right. We got back glasses and play fields here. Planetary Pinball. Look at those toppers over there. Those are really cool. Medieval Madness back glass. Very fun. I like it when people remake these old playfields. I had to replace the playfield in my Flight 2000. That was nice that somebody actually remade those. Got a Fight Club being worked on here. This is kind of a cool little pinball here. House of Flesh and Blood. House of Flesh and Blood.
Very small house.
Very small house, yeah.
Family.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that outside. Nice.
Oh, very cool.
That is spiffy. Oh, and upstairs.
Very nice. Tattoo. There's a Spider-Man, an older Spider-Man. Actually, that looks like a remake of some kind.
So this one, there's packs for this Spider-Man, and
Also, so different packs. Gotcha.
so basically it's a sound pack mod that the person did, and they basically kind of restored it.
Okay.
They built this back glass on there.
Very nice. That's kind of fun. Put different back glasses in there. Very cool. Got a Led Zeppelin, 8-Ball and Beyond, Futurama. All right, got some more pins over here. Arabian Nights. Over here is the pinball tournaments. We got Tipsy. Ice cold beer inspired by that, but it's probably even better because it gives you different patterns. You can it's random. It's not always the same. Like ice cold beer is always the same pattern. Very fun to buy them new. They got a Galaxy Wars back there. That's a game they're working on. It's kind of a mix between a bunch of different old vector games. Gonna have to play and test that one, that's for sure. All right, so here's the tournament here. Sponsored by Crave 80s Arcade and Bar. Project Pinball. Giving away this pinball machine here. $20 to enter the drawing. Live Saturday at 6 p.m. That might be fun to enter. Another John Wick. High score contest. Very cool. And a Godzilla high score contest. Well, $1,000 grand prize to win a pinball machine or a pinball competition. Build the ball. Oh, these are kind of fun. Pixel pins. We got some a candy shop here. Now there's a game that I used to love when I was a kid, is 8-Ball Deluxe. Very fun. All right. Got a bunch of tabletops over here. Space Invaders. Here's another ice cold beer inspired game. I think this one actually plays almost exactly like ice cold beer, except for the play field is different.
Got it done. Hey guys.
And then of course the food court, which I actually suggest going out to eat somewhere else. All right, I think I gave you the tour. Anything anybody wants to see up close and personal, give me a shout right now before I sign off. And I will show you that up close and personal. All right, it's starting to get pretty crowded in here on a Saturday. What do you think? What was your favorite? What's your favorite game that's here? Anybody have a favorite? Any favorite games? Obviously, Medieval Madness is my favorite pin. And of course, Space Duel is probably my favorite arcade game, but you know, everybody already knows that. All right, shall we ride the kiddie car ride over here? All right, well, yeah, Jaws is a great game. That's actually people said that was one of their favorites. So of the show. And over here they got this is the prize and the memorabilia stuff over here. You can get a poster and you can get a shirt. Very fun stuff. All right, I think that is it for the tour. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day, and thanks for watching Digital Jazz Arcade. May you have a blessed day. Have a good one. Signing off. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Have a good one.